All right, another one of these projects I've been sort of dreading, but also really looking forward to. Finally time to cut the panels, put them on the roof. The panels come 18 feet long, and the flat section of the roof before the curves is only 14 feet. So I have to cut 4 feet off them, which is basically at this taped line right here. And as I've researched all over the internet, you can cut these panels, dig out the electrical bus, copper strip down the edge, solder wires to them, and reconnect them. I'm going to take the 4-foot cutoff section of the panels and put them between the vents up on the roof. Anyway, it's a long project, it's complicated, and I'll document it as best I can. The panels have been sitting out here in this relatively shady environment, getting covered with leaves and pumping out lots of amps for me. It's been great. Because I don't want to use the generator much here in the national park because there are campers very nearby, although they're not here now, so I do run the generator sometimes when they're not around. Anyway, time to cut. Ugh. Okay, well, as is usual, I neglected to shoot any video during the cutting and rewiring of the solar panels, but I did take some pictures. So once the panels are cut, which went pretty straightforward, you flip them over, and the back has like a bituminous tar, really sticky adhesive covered with a peel-away sheet. When you cut away that sheet, you can expose the corners where the wires are embedded in the edge of the plastic of the solar panel. I was able to scrape off the tarry adhesive stuff with a utility knife pretty well, but then it was still encased in this plastic. But the best way I could think of doing that is using a soldering iron and sort of heating and scraping off the plastic off the metal strips, which were the actual connecting wires inside the panel, and that worked really quite well. So I just slowly heated and scraped away the plastic from the backside, and the intention, of course, is to be able to solder to these strips to connect the cut panels apart. And once I got a clean patch available, I was able to put little daubs of solder on and then solder wires to them so that all the panels could be interconnected, and it actually worked really, really well. Well, it's done. This was no fun, I'll tell you. Trying to roll these puppies out onto the roof with that crazy mastic to get it straight. How do you... We started one end, we started on an edge. It's just a sticky, bloody nightmare. Anyway, it's done. It's done. And I'm getting lots of amps. Well, lots of amps for this late in the day, kind of. Let's see what I can get here. In there. There. Nah, come on, Peter. There. 3.1, 3.2. Sorry, you gotta point the camera in the right place. 3.4 amps. That's not too bad for this shady, overcast kind of day. Please though, please, it's done. It's relatively straight. And both panels still work. Both panels work the same, and they basically produce the same amount of power they did before they were cut. Done, thank God. I should mention that these super cool flexible panels are made by a company called Unisolar, a really exciting product from a really exciting company. Only thing is they went bust, and these panels are now completely obsolete. I'm pleased with them, they still work great, but I don't think you'll be buying any. Cheers!